Welcome to Billy Review Stuff, where I review stuff. Today I'm looking at the Maestro Union, the Furay Planet. I don't want to say the Furry Planet, but come on, it's really the Furry Planet because all of them are people animals. But Wilderness Hunter Crocker, the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive version, has like different color scheme, different jacket, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and just like flip this around because he does look fantastic. I did like this color scheme better than the original one. It's just different, and it reminds me more of Leatherhead from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles than the like standard looking one. So let's get this guy out of the box. Oh yes, comic book. Super excited for that. Let's turn you that way. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's 250. It's 250. Lovely. I like the little fake price tag on it. I do like the Veteran William one already a little bit more because this is more of a comic book. The other one has where it's more built like a graphic novel with a nicer cover to it. But this is pretty cool. Oh man, I can't remember if this actually like shipped in July or what, but oh boy. Yep. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh no. The tragic backstory of Crocker. And then some I love that they put the fan art in these. That's like one of my favorite things now. It's just the fan art in there. Oh, there's some little product stuff for Veteran William and Master Wang. I like how it has the chainsaw there. I can't remember if that comes with the white one. I really hope the white one comes soon. I really want that one. And it's got some combatants fight for glory there. And oh D20 Boar. I'm sure everybody loved that. But okay, so we're a little behind on stuff, so let's go ahead and just get him out of here as fast as possible. Oh boy, it's taped. Wonderful. Knife. I need my knife. Apparently I didn't need it that much. Woof. Okay. Cool. Tail. And he has all his alternate hands. Oh boy. Hey, well, we're going to come back to accessories because they seem a little hard to get out and frustrating. Oh my god, he's heavy. Oh goodness, I should have got the wire cutters. I'm gonna come back to this. Okay, I've gotten this guy out of his package. I got all his accessories out of his package. I will say this, even though nothing's like super taped down or super like twist tied in there, the plastic that holds like some of these like hands and just parts and neck pieces in there is super strong and mildly frustrating. But you take your time, which I promise I took my time. It's not too bad to mess with. But I got them completely constructed together, got all the accessories on them and everything, just to take them off. So let's see here. Let's unfocus this real quick. So he has a little hat. His little hat has a little magnet in it that holds it on his big old head, which is super cool. Really, adds that Leatherhead look they were going for. Hats off. Okay. Spin him around. The next super fun part to him was figuring out how to get these cuffs on here, because it's let's see here, because there you go. So this piece here is just a regular little soft plastic. This only goes on upwards. I tried to do it this way, and the way his butt is done up has where it pokes out, so it's hard to go into this hole that wants to go straight in downward, so it kind of pushes itself out. So upside like this is the only way it's going in. It does hold his ridiculously gigantic knife very well, you know. That's wonderful. But then back to the cuffs. The cuffs, I think I've seen them reviewed, and they're really good, but they have this link in the middle here that you have to pry open to then make them kind of like breakaway cuffs. It wasn't something that was like really a big pain to mess with, but you do have to kind of like separate that yourself a little bit. But now you got like a cool set of breakaway cuffs. They show it in the instructions like breakaway cuffs, but you just gotta do it. Oh god, maybe I just suck. Huh. Who'd have thought? Let's see here. Yeah, get in, and yay! I did it. Win. Off to the side. Off to the side. Okay, now to his shotgun. Honestly, I really like the shotgun. Shotgun's pretty cool because it has this awesome strap. It has where it's all packed into his into the holster itself, and you pull it out, and you just got to put it around there. And I thought, I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is a lot of extra stuff. You have to cut this down and everything. Don't do that, because it takes that much to get around him, because he is a beefy, wide-shouldered brother right there. So, I can get that off of him. Now, the holster itself, it's hard to get in and out of there, because all you gotta do is like squeeze it a little bit. Let's see, squeeze it this away, that away, and it's, yeah, it goes, yeah, let's see here, pull, there we go. Yeah, I kind of squeeze it like this on the side, and it kind of widens it up to be able to get in there, and then once it gets there, it just kind of goes in some, and it should sit. It's not too bad. It's a soft plastic going on a hard plastic. It's not real bad. His shotgun, unlike Veteran Williams, doesn't have like where it pumps, it opens, or anything like that. But I mean, like it's a big beefy shotgun. It does have where the barrel holes are a little recessed back in there, so you know it doesn't look like a flat fake shotgun. It looks pretty dope. And I mean, like it just goes in his hand. Very easy. So, not too bad. Okay, after that. All right. So, the next fun thing I had to deal with. And I don't mean that like it's a bad thing. I mean, like, fun thing is like, I gotta do something. You have to pull out his neck in order to change the direction. Because like this, let's just go over this right now. This is his articulation on his neck. He can look up some. He can look down some. He can look very little left and right. But, oh, and also, he's got a jaw. And he has a wonderful mouth in there. You can tell where there's this hole cut out here and this piece put in to have where the magnet's in here. It's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna pull his head off. There we go. My jaw is a little loose, and the other thing that I have a little issue with is his tail pops off rather easy. But once you've heated up to put it on in the first place, it's not bad to put back on. His jaw's, I mean, like it sits a little bit like that. I can totally have where I put a little something in there. Oh. His jaw isn't loose. I had partially popped it out on the side, putting the head on because it was like a real kind of struggle. So his head is like, oh, Lord. Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay, I'm right. That I'm wrong. That his jaw is good. Okay, so I know why his jaw was kind of like, I'm a little loose. Well, it doesn't have really where it's pegs in. It has where it's got little grooves that go in here, and doesn't have where it's like attached in there, set in there. It does help with the look, but it does have where it makes it a little loose there. But I mean, you could put a little something in these joints. I'm thinking I'm just gonna stick like a little small round piece of blue tack in there, and that should help out a lot with that to keep it from going, because this is a harder plastic, this is a softer plastic. It's gonna have where it gives before this does. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah. But right here with his neck, you have to like grab it from the bottom. Oh, you pull, and you wiggle, and it comes out. There you go. That's a straightforward one. Oop, caught it. And then you have like a turning one. And you can tell how they painted it, which is kind of neat there. This will go in. Probably should, let me see if I go from the bottom to the top. Maybe that's easier. Okay. Kind of angle it from the bottom to the top. Kind of works out. And let's see if it's any easier to put this one in. I'm going to squeeze the jaw while I do it. Ugh. Okay. I might have to heat these up when I go to change them. Because, like, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. I definitely need to heat these up before I go to change his head. Oof. Kicking my ass. Maybe I just take... There we go. Take this off and let's do it with my... I'm going to probably go heat this up at this rate. Because usually I can just, like, kind of stick it in there. I will be right... Nope, I ain't putting this head on. Yeah, so just heat up the ball socket in there with a hair dryer and pop it in there. Let's see if I can get the straight one back on there easy. It should. You think it'd be easier. I don't... Oh, yeah, that one was easier. Man, I suck. No, wait, I don't suck. No, you don't suck, Billy. You don't suck. Okay, let's get that back on there. So here's top, down, whatever. There we go. Head's back on there. But you understand how the neck works now. And I've loosened my jaw again. Squeeze you back there. Squeeze you. Stay, you bastard. But, so, those are the jaws. I mean, the necks. Left and right. Fun times. They look great. So, pile. Next, we'll go over the hands real quick. Stay on their tail. Again, like, I'm just having issues with tail. I'm just having issues with necks. The way his articulation is on his wrist has where it's easy to pop this off. It's like a double barbell. It's a little bit of motion there. What I've noticed on this figure, even though, like, this has been out for a while, I have wet paint still on certain spots. Wet paint on the tip of his tail and, like, inside some things. Like here, it's still, like... It's still a little tacky in there. Not a big issue because I can just, like, pull it off and just let it dry. But, you know, that's what I'm experiencing. I just bought this from Big Bad Toy Store in the past week from when this review is published. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. So, you know, just pop fingers on there. It's a little difficult, but it's not too bad. This was their first venture into doing figures, and I mean, like, it's still a solid figure. Is there definitely learning points from this one? Yes, but the next fun thing. So he has, since he has a unique paint, this has where it's a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive again. He has a unique jacket that has $100 bills on the back of it, which is pretty baller if you're into the thing baller still. But you just gotta do his arms back. Let me see. It shows in the instructions doing his arms back. Let's see. Here is am I got that? Yeah, I got that lined up there. Let's see. I'll get low with it a little bit. At the smallest point there. Pull it back, and there we go. Ain't too bad. Let's get over one arm first. There we go. Not so bad. So now he has more of a Killer Croc look to him. Or, you know, jacketless Leatherhead. So, we're at this point. This far into the video. 13 minutes in the video, and we're down to this now. Okay. Let's go over articulation. We already went over the head. We're done with the head. We're past the head. So, his arms can go almost, there we go, all the way around. Again, there's like a little bit of paint in there that has where it's like going. He's got a bicep twist. It can twist all the way around. Hooray. Single jointed elbows. Wonderbar. Fantastic. Again, double barbell hands. Are you tacky? It's a little tacky in there still. It seems like everything was painted as it was put together. Like this was put together with the ball, and then that was spray painted or how it was factory painted and done on there. Get these arms up. Get them both up. Get them. get them both. This one's really tight. I'm just gonna say this left, right. Oh God, it's a tight one. Hooey. Okay. Okay, you're in there. All right. Oof. Okay. So his upper torso is where it can. Let's see how far we can go. I think it's double bar. Okay. That's crunched forward as far as it can. Come here, you crocodile. And that's his back as far as it can. It's a difference. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so it's just a twist at the waist, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. What I noticed, again, like I said, where things were just like painted while they were still together, or painted and then put together, etc. Yeah, I got some flaking in that underarm there. Yeah, fun. But it's not bad. It's not something you see, so I'm not upset. He doesn't have like a wide hip here. He's got like where it's a ball joint, so you got a little bit of like play there. You can go back and forth a little bit. You can go up a good amount for his body shape, and back a generous amount for his body shape. Again, he has a tail. But what I noticed was in here, if you should be able to see that, you can see where these were painted too, and then the legs were put on. Because at first I was looking in there, because I am careful with higher dollar figures, because I'm just like, I don't want to deal with like the returns and shit like that. I thought it was twisting the legs off, but no, it has where it's just a little bit extra friction in there because of that. I'm not saying it helps, but like he definitely has decent hips compared to the War Bear. But right here, see here, that's his leg fully extended. That's his knee back, and his foot. Let's sure, let's just pull it forward. Which has amazing detail on the bottom of here for a foot, but you can also tell where on the joint here, it's kind of like flecking off from where I was moving it earlier. And it has where it's sculpted detail, but like it's rubbing on the inside there. I think if it had where, I don't know, I'm not bad with this too. D10s on the side instead of like, oh, there we go, woo! D10s on the side instead of like that sculpted detail, which I can kind of feel like clicking and rubbing there. It may have where it does have the D10s on the side, but it's tight enough in there that this paint's rubbing off there. But is it a big deal? Not really. I do kind of wish he had a little peg holes though, but wishful thinking. But the paint does look good on the bottom here. Sans the joint. His foot can go down that far, up this far. And he does have a little bit of ankle play, you could say, but really it's this weird crocodile foot, alligator foot, kind of going around there. Then to his tail, the final fun articulation. So it's got a little bit going on at the base. Oh, it didn't fall this time. I can get to go. Ooh, let's see how far we can get this to go this way. I get to go that far that way. Hop off this way, get back on like this far this way. It has where it's molded like this. I'm okay with the attitude there. It's fine. Like, picking the one side, I'm okay with it. You can't do too much with the tail. I mean, the Veteran William tail isn't like super amazing, but like I feel like it's a little bit better than this one. But again, like Crocker walked, so Veteran William can run. So I'm okay with that. Now, what will my Crocker standard look be? It will probably be like this with the vest. Not with the money vest, though, because I'm going to be real. Living in the South and seeing like a bunch of, camo and things like that all the time. Hunting, it's down here. Fishing, it's down here. So we have all the kind of like patterns and stuff. I would prefer just a plain Jane vest there. So my friend Curtis Sackman from the Off-World podcast sent me a vest because he got the regular version. So we're gonna take a look at that one and see how that looks on here. Ooh, I smell that fresh plastic. Oh my goodness. So let's see. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was. Or if anything, I can always like paint it too. But let's see how he looks with this one here. Get one arm in. That seemed the way to get it off. So why not try to do that to get it on? And I hope you all appreciate my struggle of putting things on here, in here, so you can see how to do it. Because dang, it's a struggle. But ooh, here we go. You know what? Hell yeah, I like that. You know what? I like that color scheme. I like that. I like the brown on brown there. His natural color makes it pop more. So I like the brown vest on there. Thank you, Curtis. Curtis, you made my day. You're the only reason I bought this figure, because you were going to send me this vest. Thanks, brother. Let's see here. Put the head back on. And you know what? I feel like he's the perfect leather head now. Minus his little big ass string here that reminds me of like a kid's cowboy hat. Yeehaw. Haha. But let's do a couple comparisons real quick. I'll put you off to the side here. I'll take that off. You look silly. You look like a silly Billy. Ha. There we go. I know what. Maybe I need to look at the. Okay. Jaw. Messing with me. All right. So, to his partner in bounty hunting and crime or whatever, Veteran William. He is quite larger than Veteran William. He has a lot more weight to Veteran William. But again, he walked, so this figure can run. Because this figure, again, it's probably going to be like my figure of the year, or at least in like the top 5, because it's fantastic. He's great, but he's fantastic. But big boy figures have where they, work different. He has where I'd say he's like a mid-size figure, just for like how he looks and everything, the weight, all that. But I hope this helps you decide if you want to get a Crocker. Another comparison is to Mythic Legion's Cosmic Legion scale. So I mean, like, he's pretty immense. It's there. And then to stick with the DC a little bit there, here is McFarlane's Clayface. And again, if you wanted to use him as a Killer Croc, he'd work as a Killer Croc. I kind of just like him as Crocker. I'm starting to enjoy this IP they have of their own there, and it's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. So thanks again to Curtis for sending me this vest. You're the best. Do I think it's worth the full price on Big Bad Toy Store without the vest? If you have where you loved Veteran William, if you loved Master Wang, I wasn't super into the design on him. I do like it. I just like the fact that with Veteran William, you could actually take and have where he's a full werewolf, and it looked like they were going to almost have that with Veteran Wang, where you can see his knees that are kind of exposed. I thought the pants would just like come off and be like, Tiger Man all the way, or Tiger, whatever. But no. So I passed on him, but like they have more stuff coming that looks fantastic, and I kind of want to mess with that stuff. He also has graspy hands. Ooh, there you go. That's the one thing I missed. All the accessories, done. So, is he worth it? If you were like crocodiles, alligator people, if you like animal monster people, if you got $100 you want to spend on a fucking crocodile, man, go for it, because it's your money, bro. I don't regret it, because Curtis helped me out with this vest, and it has where I like the way it looks. It doesn't quite pop just right, but I think I can figure some things out with him. I can't wait to mess with him and do some photos and stuff. And let me see this hand here. What's going on with you? Oh, I think that's just paint on. Is that just paint on there? Because I don't know. I don't want to rub that too much. Get a little paint flick there. I don't know if that's on there or coming off there. The one that would be it. The one thing I've noticed is I have a tabletop of flecks of paint. Is it a ton? Is it really bad? I don't think so, but it is something to look for and look out for. So, would I recommend? Crocker. I'd say yes. He is a fantastic figure. He walked so Veteran William could run. I'd get him. And especially if they do release another version of him, if he somehow ends up in Monster Force, I'm excited to see the price point for Monster Force for Veteran William. I hope other line like they keep doing where they take other companies molds and stuff like that, partner with them and put them into another toy line just to have where it's super cool. I think Crocker could definitely benefit from being done again. He was definitely a learning experience for him, and they friggin' learned from it. But it's been Billy Beige. I've meandered long enough. See you next time. Okay, added note about the comic book, which is just fantastic. It's only kind of, this will be a mini review at the end. I love when comic books have actual cursing in there and not just asterisks and stuff. I found it was a fantastic little story of introducing Crocker, his family, Veteran William, apparently their poor dead friend Billy the Panther, who's dead. That's wonderful. He got shot. I don't like that Billy the Panther. I don't like that his name Billy. Oh boy. Crocker is fantastic. Does some crazy, yeah, you're fucking crazy stuff in there. Wonderful comment. You can read this on their website too. He was a police officer who took money and became a semi-dirty cop, it seems. But then they got him and they took him out, took out his team. They went to jail. He tried to get they got away, mostly got away. His family was apparently killed. And he sowed the seed, crawled out of the swamp and sowed vengeance in my heart. The only purpose in my life is to revenge his family. And then the next story is, Veteran William. And that was pretty cool. And one thing I also noticed, so it's got all this art. Crocker killing or mauling I think it's supposed to be a turkey with a gas mask. Some other cool Crocker pictures. Let's ignore that one. This isn't even Crocker. This is from an anime, was it Dehora? That's not even Crocker. That's fun, but that's a really good one. And that was it. That was the Furay comic. I love extra material like this. Keep it up. Keep it up, Maestro Union.